Happy Father's Day. Time for Genesis with Gina. I want to salute all fathers of the world, whether you're the biological father, stepfather, grandfather, cousin father, uncle father, friend father, whoever you may be. I salute you in helping taking care of that child because all children need a father. But what I am getting ready to say and what I want to talk about, and I ain't trying to make no woman upset with me because you all know I'm for women rights, but also I'm for what is right. I want to talk about dropping the handle. That's just my baby's daddy. No, that's your baby's father. You may not get along, but that is your baby's father. He may not pay child support. He may not come see the child. He may not do none of those things. But if you was to be honest with yourself, when you met him, you knew what kind of person he was. You knew somewhere in the back of your mind whether he was gonna stick around, whether y'all make it or not, or he was gonna move on. You knew who he was. But what you thought, what you have, was gonna be able to lock him down and keep him. But what you come to find out, somebody else had a better lock. And he moved on. But at the same time, when you two was together, you both became parents. Now you upset because he's not with you anymore. Now you want to keep the father away from the child. And you want to say, that's just my baby's father. That's just my baby's daddy. But no, that's that baby's father. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Not gods created the heaven and the earth. God created. God also created Adam. And from Adam, he created Eve. And together, they had children. Adam and Eve had children. Not Adams and Eve had children. Adam and Eve had children. A lot of you women get with different men, and when you bring these men off into your children's life, I done seen it happen. You say, call him daddy. Call him daddy. Call him daddy. Call him daddy. And for it's all said and done, that child or them children been had 5 or 6 daddies. But let's remember, they only have one father. And that's the one who planted that seed off into you. And then you gave birth to. It was one man that got you pregnant, not 2. And what I'm saying to you women, when you're being selfish and upset and keeping these children away from their fathers, it's not right. It's not all about material things. It's about love and the relationship. Here I am today, 45 years old. Up until a few years ago, had a hole inside my heart because something was missing because I grew up without my biological father. I don't know who he is. I know his name. But I cannot say I hate him because I don't. I don't know what role my mother played. I can't fault him without faulting her. But what it did do, I said, whenever I have children, I'm going to make sure my kid's father is in their life. Because I feel that if my father was in my life, a lot of things wouldn't have happened to me as a child. Women, stop being selfish and let these men be a part of their children's life. Now, if they just absolutely don't want to have anything to do with them, that's different. But if they want to have something to do with their children, stop telling them, you're not paying child support, you're not buying this, you're not buying that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Baby, let me tell you, you cannot fault him without faulting yourself. Look in the mirror. What part did you play? And you have to have respect for yourself, ladies. That don't sound good. And I'm just being real. That's just my baby's daddy. He's just a sperm donor. Think about that thing. I know the last time, and it's been a while since I watched Marvin, but he would say, "You're not that baby's father," or "You're that baby's father." He didn't say, "You're not that baby's daddy." He acknowledged him as father. Because again, a child can have more than one daddy, but he can only have one father. And let's change the way we say things. Let's start encouraging our men. Just because they can't give to them, still be a part of your children's life. Women, stop dogging these men out and holding your children in hostage away from them. It's not right. Because listen to what I'm getting ready to tell you. God said in his word, vengeance is of his. And for whatever sin we do that is wrong, we're going to have to pay for it. And whether you know it or not, while you thinking you hurting that man and you keeping that child away from that man, God going to get you too. And that's just real talk. And stop putting labels on that man. Again, that's your child's father. To all fathers, again, I say happy Father's Day to you. And just because you may not have what it takes to take care of a child, that's okay. But what you have is priceless, and that's to give them love. Spend time with them. That's priceless, baby. It's not about material things. It's about love. Until next time, keep smiling. Somebody's watching you. And if you haven't been told, let me be the first to tell you, I love you.